going on YouTube? It's your boy Light back here with another YouTube video, and in today's video we're talking about 5 players that I think are going to be traded this offseason. So yeah, they've either probably requested a trade or just heavily rumored, like teams want to get rid of them. So yeah, you can see here we have 5 players. I didn't want to do a whole list like a bunch, and I don't think I'll do parts unless it does really well. Um, But yeah, I felt like doing a football video, so this is what I'm doing. I was kind of inspired to do this a little bit more because I realized maybe this could become true because if you realize Matt Stafford, for example, he's traded to the Rams now and he wanted to get out of the Lions organization, which is alright. So yeah, that definitely could be cool. So yeah. Let's start off here. Kenny Stills. Member currently of the Houston Texans. I definitely think you can. I think he could be traded from the Texans organization. Um, yeah, because he's definitely a good player. There's nothing wrong with him. I just think the Texans should start rebuilding right now. I think they need to. That's just my opinion on it. Kenny Stills is definitely a good wide receiver. He can definitely be maybe your one option. I don't know. He's definitely like a 2 on like a Super Bowl team, maybe a 3. Who knows? But yeah, I definitely think he should be traded. Just because the rebuilding phase, I think he can help out a lot of different teams. I was reading up, and it's on one of the articles. It said that he could be traded to the Packers, who've shown interest, also the Jaguars. Now, if he gets traded to the Jaguars, um, I would say he would do pretty well because he would probably be wide receiver number 1 on that team. Uh, and they're by no means like terrible. I mean, they're terrible in terms of the record, but they have hope for the future. They're maybe a top 5 worst team in the NFL, but yeah, that's just what happens. Sorry about that. I just yawned, but uh, yeah, Kenny Stills. Uh, if he gets traded to say the Packers, I think he can definitely help them out there. Maybe give them a first round pick or something. I don't know if he's worth a first round pick, but I would definitely think he's worth at least a couple seconds, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, that's another one. Next up we have J.J. Watt. So yeah, funny thing, I accidentally called him T.J. Watt, and I had to restart the recording. So yeah, J.J. Watt. He's currently playing with the Houston Texans. He's previously stated that he doesn't really want to play with them if they're gonna rebuild. He just doesn't want to play with them if they're gonna do that. So yeah, and I kind of understand there because really he's kind of getting a bit older now. I think he's like, I'm not exactly too sure his age, but yeah, I can't remember his exact age, but I know the Texans could take like 5 years for all we know, because especially if they trade away their quarterback and a whole bunch of different people, um, yeah, it could take a long time, and he's getting up in age, and I'm pretty sure he wants a Super Bowl ring. So yeah, and he could definitely be a helpful piece in a Super Bowl contender. In terms of where I think he'll go is a very hard question to think here. I see a lot of people. Sorry, I yawned again, but yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that he should go to the Steelers to reunite with his brothers. If he goes there, I think they keep Ben Roethlisberger. I think Steelers could definitely be a Super Bowl contention team next season. But yeah, the real question is, what would you trade for him? You would have to probably trade away a first or something for him. So yeah, I think JJ Watt should definitely he's gonna definitely try and go to a contender. But yeah. Next up is Deshaun Watson. Now I can't remember or not if he actually formally requested a trade, but yeah, he's um he's definitely a good player. He's on that Houston Texans team. Uh, yeah, I can't remember if he actually requested a trade, but I believe it's heavily rumored. There's so many places he could go. So many. The thing is, he's on like a big contract right now, so it might be harder to flip him and stuff. But there's some definitely places he could go. Like for example, he could maybe go to New England, um, play there good. They could definitely be a playoff team after if they trade for him, which could definitely be cool. Yeah, he could go to New England. There's a few other teams. I read up Miami too. Maybe trade Tua or something, but I don't really like that. So yeah, in my opinion, I think he should be traded to the Patriots. I think it'll be a perfect fit. I think Bill Belichick could coach him well. And also they have lots of cap space there as well, which is really good. And yeah, and that's the third Texan on this list. I think the Texans are just gonna blow it up there. They aren't doing too good there, but yeah, and Bill O'Brien kind of screwed up the whole team there because of the nonsense he did. But yeah, Sam Darnold next up on the list. He's currently playing on the New York Jets, and they have like a top 5 pick, I believe. And yeah, some people are saying the pick could be used. I don't think it's gonna be on Trevor Lawrence. I think it's gonna probably be on maybe Justin Fields or the guy from Boise State. I can't remember his name, but yeah, people have been speculating that, and yeah, he's he's shown that he could be an all right player. I don't think he'll be a star player. I think he can be on a good player, like a solid quarterback. Um, Maybe even in a championship game. Who knows? But yeah, I don't think he's a bust. Personally, I don't think he's a bust. I don't think we have seen a lot of him to be saying it, calling him a bust. Cause yeah, he's missed a lot of games and stuff. Uh, yeah, in terms of what I think he's worth, I would argue a solid player, maybe like a third round pick or something. I don't know if he's worth really, or maybe a late first round pick. He could be maybe be. Uh, I don't really think he's worth. Oh, sorry about that. No, I don't think he's really worth like a large pick or whatever. Or sorry, like an early pick. Um, in terms of going somewhere, for I don't really know. Again, maybe he'll go to the Patriots. Who knows? The Patriots are in need of a quarterback. Uh, he could maybe go to the Colts as well. Who knows? There's so many different destinations. And yeah, and I've also read maybe he doesn't get traded and they hold on to him and maybe play him in the for one season, then they draft a quarterback this season, and then they leave him kind of like in a situation like how Tua was, for example. So yeah, that could be interesting as well. Next up on the list is Carson Wentz. Now Carson Wentz is an interesting story here. I don't know if he flat out said he wanted a trade, and also some of the coaching staff said no, they don't want to trade him. But it's like heavily believed that they want to trade him away. Just because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, Carson Wentz isn't the best. He's definitely a good team. I think he could lead a team to the Super Bowl. It's just he's got to get a good coaching. I don't know what to say honestly. Carson Wentz doesn't really play well. I mean he's just trying to be some kind of like showstopper kind of quarterback, like super good. He's trying to do that, but he just can't. That's what I found about him. And yeah, they've got Jalen Hurts there, who could definitely is showing signs of being a good quarterback. Definitely a little bit. In my opinion, I think he might be better than Carson Wentz. But that's just my opinion on the topic. But yeah, there's been a few places people have said he could go. The most interesting one is definitely Indianapolis. Just because Philip Rivers is currently not, might not come back, or he might be there for one more season. Who knows? But I don't think he has much left of him in him. Uh, so yeah, I definitely think he could definitely go there, which would definitely be cool. Uh, Definitely become their franchise quarterback there, I guess. But yeah, other than that, that's basically it, honestly, for this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.